Hey everybody, Mac and Damer here for OCR Kings, and we just completed the Spartan Beast, at least the Beast part of the Trifecta weekend here at Mountain Creek,
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Again, we're here.
Yep.
A lot of people out there with cramps on the course.
Cramps seem to be the thing of the day.
Got some ideas on the old course design, but you know what? Those folks, especially after the race, they should see Rocco.
Yeah.
Trainwithrocco.com. You got to check my man out at
Yes.
Athlete Services. Right when you walk into this venue, he was there.
Yep, through registration, across the street, through the building, and he's right there on the left. He's got some sauna huts. He's got ice baths.
Unbelievable. He used this gun. It was for his own invention, right?
Yep.
It's a massage gun, but the end of it was a wheel. Looked almost like a pizza cutter.
Yeah.
Okay, and it would roll this way, but it had like knobs on it, like a gear. And he was nice enough to show that thing in action.
Yeah,
oh my God!
He worked us a little bit this morning.
Yeah.
Pre-race, and yeah, Rocco's awesome. He's a great dude.
He's a good dude too.
He's a great dude. So check him
out. If you're doing the sprint and the super tomorrow, or if you're at another venue and Rocco's around, Athlete Services, Train with Rocco, you got to check him out.
Yes, definitely.
So we're in the parking lot, as you can tell. Anything could happen. There could be cars going, the buses are going over there.
That's right.
You might notice too that we are in our cold weather gear. The weather was nice and sunny when it started, but true to form to Mountain Creek, the weather went pretty much schizophrenic and it started getting cold and rainy.
It was a beautiful day until it wasn't.
And then
which seems to be the case. Yeah, wind picked up, cloud cover.
Right after the dunk wall, it was like, what is going on here? So luckily, you know, we've been here maybe 1 or 2 or 12 times, okay?
A lot.
And I vowed never to be freezing cold on that freaking hill again, especially after, what was it, 2018, I believe? You know, we had the snivel gear in the pack, and we put the jackets and the hat on, and it was was okay because I was shivering.
That made a difference. Yeah, it was like Z-Wall right after dunk at the top of the hill. The wind started kicking. Then it drizzled a little, so it made some of the obstacles like monkey bars. Then was
a little slick,
a little bit slicker. It was like not a problem. But
wait a second, they had monkey bars? They had obstacles? Okay, so let's talk about the course design.
They had so many obstacles at the end.
At the end. This, you know, I typically try to put a nice spin on things, a happy face, play nice, you know. This was the worst course design, I'm sorry, that I've ever witnessed.
So the elevation challenge, like Max said, a lot of people were having cramps. It was like me included. It was like I definitely had some cramp issues late in the game there. But there were sections miles, as in like the first 9 miles where you only did 4 or 5, like you really didn't do any obstacles.
It was a trail race. It was a trail race.
It just went on and on and on, and finally you did a bunch right before connecting into the sprint loop, and then obviously the sprint loop was filled, so it was like, then there was bang, 3 right there, and then all of the sprint loop, and that's where you got majority of your obstacles.
Spread it out, guys. Spread it out. You know, you could there with all the access roads
and there were
up there.
Access
you
roads everywhere.
It's
like so that was interesting.
It's not good. It was like miles and miles and miles of up.
We've been doing those trail runs to get ready for this race, so we've already done that. So it's like the whole point was to come here and push ourselves
do obstacles
with the miles and the obstacles. So yeah, that was a bummer. Once they stacked up, it got fun. Yeah, but I wish it was spread out a little bit.
And we survived. We avoided the specter of pipe layer.
Yes.
No pipe layer here today. Boo-hoo. I wouldn't be sad to see that go.
Yeah, you know what? We met a lot of people today, so it was just a cool venue. It's a cool spot, and it was like everyone's. Wow!
And look at over here, unscripted, ladies and gentlemen. Tom, the legend. Here he is.
There he is.
This is actually happening live. This is the man. How you doing, brother?
Good.
Freaking unreal.
Man.
There he is. What's up?
How's it going?
My God.
Awesome.
How did you know? You just heard like loud talking?
I was talking to Rocco. He knows you were out here. So I've just been wandering around, scoping people, you know, eyeballing people.
All right, everybody, that was a surprise and just awesome visit from our dear friend Tom Shankopotovich. He is a machine. He came over. He got the big 5X.
5X, yeah.
He's going for another trifecta this weekend. Unreal. We're happy with so far.
Here's the Beast bling for today.
There's the medal. Here's the wedge. And you know, if people chasing the trifecta, check this thing out. Okay, in case you want to display your wedges. How neat is that? They fit right in there.
Yeah,
boom.
That's cool.
Beast, Super, Sprint, or whatever. You could freestand it. You could put it up on your wall. It actually says Spartan Trifecta on it. This is from our friend at Unique Medal Holders, also named Tom, as a matter of fact. Thank you for sending this. Okay, you guys should definitely check them out. We'll put a link in the description below. That's uniquemedalholders.com. So, you know, back to the course. Some people loved it.
Yeah, we just talked to Tom about it. So got a little quick take from him. It was like elevation. Yes, he did notice the
elevation gain was nutty.
It was nutty. Yep.
I have to say I liked beater with the higher thing.
Yes. Yeah, when you had to reach on the second beater bar, which was cool. It was kind of mounted to the top of the rig instead of in line with all the other ones. So that was cool. That was cool. Momentum had to get you through. You had to just plow right through that. Just keep swinging.
I liked because we made a joke years ago about the box just taking the rope and making a loop. Somebody did that. There was a loop on the rope by the box. Your technique, though, standing on the knots, just is amazing. And
I just looked for
2 knots.
Yeah, like a rope that had 2 knots, and then the knots were I didn't want to knot too high because it'd be hard to get up onto it. But yeah, got my feet up on that second knot and just stood up. Stood up, reached over the top, and rolled on, and all good. So I did know that it was dusty. That was a downer. Just super dry. I mean, we usually when we're here, it's a mud fest.
Snow, awful. Now it was the dust bowl. All right, and that was terrible. It got in your teeth and everything. It was so surprising, you know.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be dry, which is fine.
Fine,
just an observation.
Just another box to check on the unpredictability of Mountain Creek. So no helix, darn.
Yep, no helix.
No helix, no pipe layer. Yep. There were multiple carries. The sandbag was small. It was like comfortable. And then there was also the sand bell.
Yep.
And the bucket. The bucket was short. That was just enough. I didn't need too much of that. And
I actually liked it because you went up and then you went like down and into the woods, and you then went below where you dropped the buckets back off and picked them up, and then you come back up. So it was almost like 2 little mini ascents in the bucket carrier. So I thought that was cool.
Seemed a little short, and I had no problem with that.
Agreed.
And also, if people noticed, check in one way or the other. We think the spear target is closer than it used to be.
Yes.
Yeah, the course layout I think could have been better. I think the obstacles could have been dispersed a little bit more evenly, but you know, I'm glad we did it. I'm glad it's done. I'm glad we got the full spectrum weather picture, from cold in the morning and clear to sunny and bright to raining, cold, and miserable.
That's right.
So, you know, we'll put some links to the things that we discussed in the description below. You know, if you haven't already, you know, please like and subscribe. It helps to grow the channel. It's greatly appreciated. You know, and as always, remember, train hard.
Have fun.